Hi, I'm Mark, and this is the 5th video in our series about getting started with Python on the Raspberry Pi. This time we're going to be talking about loops. Now, a loop is a piece of code that we run, and then when we get to the end we decide if we need to go back and run the code again. Now, in this example we're going to loop around a piece of code while using a variable to count from 0 to 4. When we get to 4 we're going to stop the loop. Now, to do this we're going to use a while loop. Let's get stuck in. So let's set up a variable that we're going to use to count with. Let's call it count and set the initial value to 0. Now we write our while statement. So we write while count is less than 5 and then a colon. Then after this we write what will happen in our loop. In our loop, we'll print the current value of the variable count. If we want to join a variable that is a number to a string when we print it, we need to convert it to a string first, which is why we include a str function in the printing statement. Then what we do is add 1 to the variable count, and that finishes our loop. So the program will return back to the line which says while, which tests to see whether the variable count is still less than 5. So our program will keep going round this loop until count is not less than 5, and at that point it will leave the loop and carry on through the program. So then we can print a message to say that the loop is finished. So let's save that and run it to see what we get. When the program runs, we see our loop repeating, starting with the value 0 and repeating until it gets to 4. And then the loop finishes and we see our final message printed. So there we are. That's how you can use a while to loop around some code until the variable gets to a certain value. In the next video, we'll be introducing functions.